And did you have to go through that tedious charade sexual intercourse?
Oh, yes. From A to Z.
Z? B is the furthest I've ever wanted to go.
Oh, no. A, B, C, D, the whole alphabet of love.
What form did it take?
Oh, myriad forms.
Put it in and jiggle it about a bit, did you?
Well, ultimately, yes. But it was a long and winding road.
That's all it comes down to, though, in the end, isn't it? Put it in and jiggle it about a bit. I remember I said to my wife last time, I said, I've lost count of the number of times I've done this. She said, well, think about somebody else for a change. Because I was doing, desperately. How old was she, your sex partner?
17.
17.
With pert young breasts that I so tenderly cupped and kissed before fondling my loving way all along the sweet highways and byways of her fresh young body.
Then you put it in and jiggled it about. How long did it take?
I did a real textbook job. Foreplay, afterplay, all the trimmings. I don't suppose we had much change left out of 3 hours.
Jesus Christ. You could have been in Leeds in that time. Did she enjoy it?
Oh, yes. She enjoyed it all right. Oh, yes, she enjoyed it.
I didn't know.
Yeah, the infallible sign. She started moaning and crying.
I take all that with a pinch of salt.
Oh, no. No, these cries were wrenched from her very being. It was as though her very soul was speaking.
I think it's all put on, all that. How old did you say she was?
17.
No.
I didn't think anyone was 17 any longer.
Well, I nearly scored with somebody 17 the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, tell me.
Well, I was at home, one evening, a beautiful, crisp, clear evening, just hint of autumn in the air, and I thought, well, it's a crime to stay indoors on a night like this. Mm-hmm. I'll just have a little stroll along to Ladbroke Grove lavatory and get a breath of fresh air.
But you live in Ladbroke Grove?
I do, yes. I live in Ladbroke Grove, yes.
Was there some kind of malfunction in your own toilet?
No. Last flush, it was in tip-top condition. No. Do you know that lavatory at all? Ladbroke Grove?
Well, yes. I mean, I have had occasion to visit it. Of course. I mean, purely for functional reasons.
Because that's why most people visit it, for absolutely legal, moral, and functional reasons, that they use it for the purpose for which it was designed. I don't. I use it for ancillary reasons.
I didn't know that.
No, well, you wouldn't know that, you see, because I haven't come out of the closet.
In Ladbroke Grove?
No, I've gone into the closet in Ladbroke Grove, metaphorically. No. Anyway, as lavatories go, it's a very reliable place. It's not 3-star, but it's quite definitely 2 cross knives and forks. Very nice clientele you get there, very good social mix. There's the usual groundswell of Spanish waiters, 1 or 2 BBC, sprinkling of Foreign Office, and, God bless Our Lady of Downing Street, many unemployed youths.
Unemployed youths?
Unemployed youths, yes.
Tragic.
It is tragic, yes. Anyway, I'm stood there, you see, there, in the lavatory, for about 20 minutes, purporting to have a Jimmy Riddle.
20 minutes? I mean, is that what you have to do?
Oh, yes, you have to do that. Yes, it's a real RSC award-winning performance. I mean, in any other context, it would get you a Tony or an Oscar. And indeed, in that context, occasionally gets you a Tony. Less often an Oscar, but anyway.
By the law,
yeah, that's right, yes. Anyway, I'm stood there, and meanwhile, various good citizens come and go, having emptied their honest bladders. But it's very quiet, nothing at all, you know, not a nibble. It's probably a Bette Davis movie on the television or something like that. Anyway, I'm stood there, and then suddenly, the doorway is darkened by the massive form of Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright?
Oh, Mr. Wright. 6'2", blonde, bronzed, crisp, hyacinthine curls, and, biggest plus of all, never says a word.
Never says a word?
Never says a word. You see, beauty of which is, allows me free play of all my fantasies.
Of course.
Oh, I mean, I thought, well, is this a Hungarian truck driver, fresh from driving his juggernaut across the motorways of Europe, and to hell with the environment? Is it a member of the SAS, his balaclava dangling nonchalantly from his pocket? Is it...
the Waynfleet Professor of Moral Philosophy in the University of Oxford?
No, it didn't occur to me that he might be him. No, I don't think it was. No. Anyway, dissolved to half an hour later.
Yes?
We're in the snug.
The rumpus room?
The rumpus room, you see. And I'm just thinking, well, it's about time I started to try and ease down his nether garments with my practiced skill, you see. And then the thought occurs, la pensée, a pensée I'm quite sure never occurred to Pascal, or if it did, he certainly didn't publish it. Namely, this bugger is a policeman.
So, what did you do?
Well, at that moment, my wife blew the whole thing by coming in and saying, would we both like a slice of quiche? It turned out he wasn't a policeman, and he wasn't even a Hungarian truck driver. He was a trainee chiropodist at the Mitcham Polytechnic. Not my cup of tea at all.
And he didn't moan?
Oh, no. Well, boys don't moan, you see.
They don't?
Well, I mean, they moan about not having anywhere to sleep, or not having a job, or not having enough money, you see, but they don't moan about that, no.
Well, I suppose it is all in the mind.
Oh, yes. And sometimes these days, not even there.